Hi, Leo. I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your November 2024 career tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at your finances, your job, your career, your self-worth. Where is it that maybe you are trying to climb the corporate ladder or gain more clients? This is the reading for you. Now, Leo, remember November is a big month. If you haven't taken a look at those November general tarot readings, please do. I'll leave a link below. Big month with Pluto moving back into Aquarius for the next 20 years. Saturn and Pisces retrograde finally ends, and Mercury and Sagittarius retrograde does begin. Now, Leo, also big month with the US elections. I am filming this after the elections, but just know around that time was when Mars in Cancer moved back into Leo. So that is very big, as we will have Mars in those two signs over the next 4 to 5 more months. So big energy. All right, Leo, let's go week by week. You start off that first week with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Knight of Cups. Second week finds you with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, as well as the Seven of Wands. Third week finds you with the Five of Swords. My goodness, lots going on right here, Leo. As well as the Three of Cups in reverse. And the last week of the month, thank goodness, 10 of Pentacles. Good news comes by month's end, Leo, as well as the Queen of Swords. So very nice to see some type of major decision possibly coming to a culmination here by time you get to the end of the month. Now let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send a card representing the energy that you bring into the month of November. Spirit, can you please send my Leos a card representing the energy that they possibly had back in October? And you have the Chariot card, which is Cancerian energy. So for many of you all were trying to have some type of forward movement back in October around your job. So if this was you trying to get traction on finding a new job, or possibly getting more traction on where it is that where you are at in your company, many of you all have been looking for some type of forward momentum to be able to feel good about yourself. And I do think that that is important, especially as we come into this time, Leo, especially with Aquarius and Scorpio, Taurus energy here in November. All those fixed energies like you all are, that is important with that forward movement. So I'm glad to see that. And I do think as you come into the month of November, expect change, but maybe not as big as back in October, just because this slow energy with Mercury in Sagittarius could slow things down. So just keep that in mind, but it doesn't mean that that forward movement can't continue. It just means it may be a little slower than you would like, okay? Let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send a card representing an oracle message for the month of November with your career. And you have the Moon card, which is Piscean energy, okay? So the Moon card, Archangel Hanael, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So Leo, if any of you all have been feeling a little intimidated or not feeling like you are moving in the right way with your career, with your job, with your finances, Spirit is telling you, don't be nervous. You're going to be able to handle this. Even if you don't see everything right now, just know that there are things happening behind the scenes that may come out after that Mercury moves direct. So that's really nice to see for you all, Leo. So as I'm looking at you all's cards, remember, one of the most important things about November is all of this energy we have with the fixed signs, okay? And I do think that that Scorpio New Moon that occurs on November 1st, during that first week or so of the month, you all could have some important decision to make around a job opportunity, or possibly someone bringing you information, but it's slow moving. So if you have applied for a job and you still haven't heard back, just be patient, okay? I do think that the Mars moving into Cancer and then Mars in Cancer moving back into Leo on November 3rd, leading up to that election. Some of you all could have some type of insight around what it is that you want, but you haven't been able to put your finger on it. And Spirit is saying, just be patient. Once we move into the latter part of December, you could see a very big forward momentum after Mercury moves direct. Now, I will tell you, though, that this is still going to be energy around where is it that you are trying to get really clear around your job and your finances. And I do think that these two sevens here, 7 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Wands in the upright, by the time we get to looks like the 7th of the month, Mercury enters retrograde shadow. November 11th, Venus enters Capricorn. Now, during this week, you all could be having some big decisions. It looks like you all have too many opportunities coming to you and you're feeling a little overwhelmed. That 7 of Wands is that energy of feeling like there's too much going on, too much on your plate, and you're just having to keep people away so that you can make your own mind up. And I do think that once we move into that next week, when we have that Taurus full moon and Saturn retrograde ends in Pisces on the 15th, some of this could clear up. You could get some big ideas around that Taurus full moon. Now, I will tell you though, look at your week. That week looks like a mixed bag here. 3 of Cups and 5 of Swords around the Taurus full moon. And November 19th, Pluto moves into Aquarius for the next 20 years. During this time, though, Leo, look at that. That 5 of Swords is confrontational, working with people who maybe are not on the same page as you. 3 of Cups in the reverse is like discord, like not all the people in the group not jiving in the same direction. And I do think that it's going to take until possibly that sun entering Sagittarius on the 21st, possibly some little movement there, but still some kind of strife brewing. If you can just kind of keep low, hang to yourself, Leo, throughout the rest of November, try not to get into any kind of scuffles with people at work. It may not fare in your favor. Now, by the time we get to the end of the month, much better energy moving here, where we now have Mercury retrograde beginning on November 25th. The sun is trining the North Node on the 25th. And then December 1st, we have a Sagittarius new moon. That Sag new moon could be really helpful for you, Sag and Aries, with that fire energy. And I do think that some good news finds you by the time you are moving into December. 10 of Pentacles, wonderful family energy there. For those of you who are in America, that is our Thanksgiving. So that could be like good family time, good conversation. Some important decision looks like it is made. And it does feel like many of you all are feeling better about your financial situation moving into December. So that's really nice to see, Leo, especially because you had some challenging weeks here, right? This 3rd week of the month and even going into that 2nd week, lots going on. Just make sure you understand events are happening behind the scenes. Release fears that hold you back. And I think that's the biggest note that I want to send you on with that moon card is like, you don't see the whole picture yet right now, Leo. And I do think that by time we move past that Pluto moving into Aquarius, you, Scorpio, Taurus, you all are going to have some much better energy with all of that fixed energy with Pluto moving into Aquarius. So can't wait to hear how this month goes for you, Leo. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you're looking forward to November in your career, and I'll talk to you later.